is now in session. The Honorable Judge Carr presenting, whatever.
All right. We might need to work on that, bailiff. All right. Were the litigants sworn in? Were they sworn in? Were they sworn to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, bailiff? Thank you so much. Okay, so this is this might be one of the toughest cases I've ever had. So the case states that Mr. Let me see how to pronounce this name. Eduardo. Can I get? Do you have like a nickname? Okay. Mr. Eddie Alexander Smith, you are suing your son for taking a joyride in your Kia Sorrento, breaking the front bumper of your car and accidentally causing a flat tire. Is that correct? Now, Mr. John, is that right? John Alexander Jr., Senior and Junior. Different names, but still, Senior and Junior. You are saying that it was not you in that car. It was a friend in that car. Is that correct? All right, so let me take some notes here. Mr. Alexander Sr. So how much did the damages cost for the car? Okay, they costed, you said because of the front bumper, just like, did it like completely come off, or did it just like, is it hanging? Okay, it completely came off. Do you have the money to get a new one? No. Okay, so what the broken windows and the flat tire? What basically, what is the damage of the car in total? Okay, so you're saying it's $3,700. Okay. Okay, and then compensation, $1,500. So you're saying, wait, is it $1,300 or is it $1,500? Okay, $1,300 in compensation. So he basically owes you $5,000. Is that correct? All right. So explain to me what happened. Bailiff Tolliver, are you okay? Bailiff Tolliver, are you okay?
Yeah, why?
Just asking, cause.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So you saying what now? Okay. So he asked if he could. He's asking he would. So your son is asking if he could go to the gas station. I'll snap my pen. He was asking if he could go to the gas station. And then what happened? So about 30 minutes later, you got a call from him saying that your car looks like a total mess now. Okay. Okay. And then what did he say over the phone? He's saying he let a friend drive. Something tells me they weren't going to no gas station. that went out to the club. So you're saying they didn't go to the gas station? Okay. So Mr. Alexander Jr., what do you have to say in your defense? Okay, so you saying you swear you let your friend drive. Oh, you're saying your dad is you're saying your dad is a hypocrite? You're saying your dad is a hypocrite? Is that what you're saying? You're saying your dad is you're calling your dad a hypocrite now? You're saying your dad has no idea what he's talking about? I don't know about that. Cause apparently you and your little friend. Hold on, do you have insurance on the car? Mr. Alexander Jr., I'll get back to you in a second. Calm. Can you please be quiet? I know these two ain't arguing. I said be quiet. Mr. Alexander Jr., I will get back to you in a second if you will just hush up and let me talk to your dad. Why, maybe I can figure out if he had insurance. Now, Mr. Alexander Sr., did you have insurance on your car? Okay, so what was the make and model of the car? You said it was a Kia Sorento. What do you know? 2015 Kia. Did they even make Kia Sorentos in 2015? Okay, no, it was a 2018 Kia Sorento. Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, did you let your friend drive? Is your friend a witness? No, he is not. Did he even come with you to the courtroom? Okay, so your car has a flat tire. How did you get here? How did you two get here? Oh, y'all rode the bus. That makes sense. Is your car in the repair shop? Okay, did you call for a tow truck? Okay, so you had one of your cousins tow your car. Did they charge you for it? $10? Cheap. I like it. So with the $5,000, the $1,300 in compensation, and the $3,700. Okay, let me make some sense of this. So the $1,300 for the for the Kia Sorento. No, it's for compensation. I'm just let me focus. Bailiff Tolliver, I know you did not just take a sip of my drink, of my Sprite. You know better than that. That's nasty. I hate it when people do that. Okay. You have to spit all over it. Okay, so you got it. You have insurance on the car. You don't have the money to pay. $3,700 for the damages to the car, and then it is $1,300 in compensation. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, sir. Do you have any witnesses, Mr. Alexander Jr. or Sr.? Do you have a witness? You don't have any witnesses, okay. Did you have any friends over? Okay, so Mr. Alexander Sr., did you have like any friends, cousins over? Anybody? Okay, so y'all were playing spades. Were y'all gambling? No, y'all just playing a friendly game of spades. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Did anyone ride with you? Okay, so what is his name? Mr. Antonio Jackson. Is that it? Can we bring Mr. Antonio Jackson to the witness stand? All right, thank you. Mr. Jackson, so from your point of view, explain to me what you heard or what you saw. Okay. So you saw Mr. Alexander Sr.'s son walk out of the door and then with the keys, okay, with the keys, got into the car. Alright. Okay. And then what else happened? About 30 minutes later, you heard Mr. Alex Sr. yelling. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear specifically what he said? Okay, so you heard Mr. Alexander Sr. say over the phone to Mr. Alexander Jr. that he was going to tan his hide. For all the old school folks, I mean, yeah, for all the new, let me break the fourth wall here, and for all the new generation folks, would you please stop doing that, Bailiff Tolliver? Excuse me. For all the new generation folks, when your parent says they are going to tear your hide and you don't know what it means, they are going to tan your hide and it don't know, and you don't know what it means, they basically saying you about to get a whooping. You about to get towed up. No cap, no lie. All right. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. So, on top of the damages, Mr. Alexander Sr., on top of the damages, what do you think you should have done in this situation? Yes, you should have used common sense and said no. Do you think you would have got up and snatched the keys, or were you too busy playing spades? You too busy playing spades. All right. But let me ask, Mr. Alexander Jr., did you ask him before you got in the car? Or did you just sneak out with the keys? He fessed up. You saying you actually sneaked out with the keys. Whoa. Mr. Alexander Sr., calm down. Calm down. Calm down, sir. Calm down. Ooh-sah. That's the way old school folks calmed people down back in the day. For all the new generation folks, when you hear your parents say ooh-sah, that means they trying to calm somebody down. Mr. Alexander Sr., please calm down. Ooh-sah. Okay, sir? You snuck out with the keys. About 30 minutes later, what did you go over to a friend's house so y'all would go to the club? How long were y'all at the club? Cause y'all were at the club for about 15 minutes, y'all just got some drinks and left. Okay, the extra 15 minutes, who was driving? And you better tell the truth. You were sworn to tell the truth. Tell the truth. It was you. I knew you was lying. First off, when you said you let your friend drive, your friend was in the passenger seat. Okay, so how did the crack, I know you don't know nothing about the crash, Mr. Alexander Sr., so I'm going to ask your son, how did the crash happen? You you accidentally drove over some spikes in the road, and then the car started swerving and it hit somebody. How did the front two windows on the passenger side and the driver side just like shatter? Were y'all driving fast or were y'all just following the speed limit? Y'all were not driving the speed. Okay, y'all were driving 5 over the speed limit. Let me take note of that. That is a $500 fine. That's a $500 fine for you. That makes that $5,500. No, you said, yeah, $3,700 for the car damages, $1,300 for the compensation. I'm tripping. That is $5. I mean, that is $5,000. That is $5,000. Okay, so with the extra $500 for the traffic ticket, you don't have to pay that to your dad. The traffic ticket money, the extra $500, you're going to have to pay that to the police. You're going to have to go down to the courthouse. You're going to have to come down here after the trial. If you have the money, please pay up. I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to tell it like it is. Pay up. If you got the money, pay up. Where is my money? Okay, you got the money. Pay it after this trial is over. I'm about to go into deliberation to decide this court case. Excuse me, everyone. And also, Bailiff Tolliver, you're fired. All right. Court, it will be on pause. All right. Court is back in session. Thank you, Bailiff Montague.
Wow.
So, I reached the verdict. I have officially reached my verdict. Mr. Alexander Sr.
Joe, you want bread or a burger bun?
Hamburger buns. I'm sorry about the interruption. Okay, so Mr. Alexander Jr., I've decided that since you wanted to be careless and sneak out of the house, you have to pay that traffic ticket for $500. If you do not pay it, it is a warrant for your arrest. No ifs, ands, buts, cuts, coconuts. I told you so's about it. If you do pay that traffic ticket, I swear, if you don't come back, you're going to have to come back before. You're going to have to come back on Wednesday. Okay? You're going to have to come back on Wednesday. If you don't come on Wednesday and pay this traffic ticket, that is an automatic warrant for your arrest. And also, on top of that, you will be paying the $5,000. It is so ordered. This matter is adjourned. All right. Oh, and also, one more thing. I'm going to say this one time in case you want to act deaf. I see you with your little ear. Bailiff Montague, please take the headphones off his ears. If he tries something, hold him down in this seat. I want him to hear this. Yeah. How does it feel now? You got to pay $500 for the traffic ticket by Wednesday. If you don't pay it, it's an automatic warrant for your arrest. No ifs, ands, buts, cuts, coconuts about it. If you do not pay it, you will have a warrant And on top of that, you gotta pay the $5,000. And I say it again. It is so ordered. This matter is adjourned. All right. All parties are dismissed.